I'm back. So, my checking memory card. Love it. So yesterday we had some technical difficulties. It was bad. Um, so what I think ended up happening was I think my drivers are crashing in the Elgato, which is creating like where it'll freeze on the stream or just completely lose the signal, which sucks. One of the tricks I looked up on how to get around that, just so people are, if they're curious how I fixed it, we'll see how long it works. What it ended up being was, oh, thank you, Ben, for the stream, for the host, Ben Jeremiah, Ben Stonick. When he streams, you should definitely check him out because it's very good. So one of the tricks that I had looked up was actually to, uh-oh, my controller's doing that thing where the stick was pushed slightly when it went up. Give me a second here. Oh no, is this controller just dying? Better not be.
Game, set, and match.
Ain't no one standing in my way.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So the solution, sorry, I got distracted, was if you set the resolution and stuff to 1080p. That's apparently supposed to fix the issue somehow. I don't know. That's what the solution was. And to make it set at 60 frames per second, everything defaults to auto and auto. And the problem with that is, I guess it sometimes doesn't actually process things correctly when you do that. So I'm giving this a shot. We'll see if it actually makes a difference. The thing that's weird about that solution to me is that the Elgato actually outputs at 720p, so forcing it to 1080p. I mean, it doesn't seem to be affecting the graphics, but it's just odd. I don't know. That kind of stuff just always baffles me. I don't understand that side of computer stuff, which is ridiculous. I work on computers all day long at my day job. I work on servers and stuff, so yeah, fun times. Alright, so let's get back into this X-Man action. So if you missed yesterday's stream, this lady here is a mutant that's young and just discovering her powers, and the mutant league, whatever, the human people that suck, that want to like put mutants in concentration camps, were in the process of capturing her. Oh, I'm stunned. And as they were trying to put her, you know, in the paddy wagon, the Brotherhood showed up, which was like Mystique and Blob. But at the same time, Wolverine showed up. Noted X-Man, Wolverine. And yeah, so we're in the rescue mission right now. So I only have the two characters, but I can switch between them, which is kind of cool, except that one of them's Cyclops. That's the downside. But yeah, if you're in the chat, let me know if things are like working correctly or whatever, because, you know, it's all kind of new to me. So let's see. I thought I picked up some armor of some kind. There we go. Basic power. Yeah, that's good for him, because his only good move is Optic Blast, so there's the Marvel sign. Yeah, I was a little bit farther than this when it crashed yesterday, so if you saw me, I've already played these few scenes. That's why. Okay, sorry, I have to keep going back to this to level up my dudes, but it's important I crank up his focus, because he, just like the real Cyclops, that's the thing that makes him good, is being able to shoot people with Optic Blast. Oh, I did get one other game that came in the mail yesterday. I'm just pausing this for a second to show you. So I got this. I don't have cover art, unfortunately. Whoa, that's shiny. So it's the Fantastic Four PS1 game, which I didn't know existed. But it's actually a side-scrolling beat-em-up, and it's 4-player as well, I believe. I mean, I still don't have a multi-tap, but still cool. The other cool thing I discovered was you can play as any of the normal Fantastic Four, but also She-Hulk, since she has been the 4th member several times. Oh, thanks to Ben, the other Ben Cook, for hosting. Thank you, guys. 2 Bens are hosting me right now. Love it. I'm hoping the chat thing is working. There should be up in the above me if Twitch chat's working correctly. If you are typing in there, it should show up. There's a bit of a delay, but it should show up there.
Next time, you ain't getting up.
I mentioned on the podcast, Inks and Issues, if you aren't familiar, that I also do have a bunch of PC stuff. So if this decides to poop the bed, I could always switch to like the Batman Telltale game or something along those lines that I don't have to stream through the Elgato to play, which might help if we're having issues. I really want to get through this one, though, because like I said, I have not played this since it came out originally, which has been a hot minute. I think yesterday I also had said how I was pretty sure the costumes in this were because of the movie, and that may be partially correct, but I think I was actually wrong. I think it might actually be because Ultimates and Ultimate X-Men may have been out by now, but I would have to check into the dates on that. But that feels right as far as the time frame goes. And that one had the same problem as the movie, where like early 2000s, so having bright colors wasn't cool anymore. Oh hey. Teamwork 101. I should start using my power more, because I have all those blue vials. And it does make these battles go a heck of a lot faster. Oh, whoops. I thought that guy was dead. Oh, yeah, see, here we go. Son of a bee. Yeah, game's still running on my end, but it died over here. That's so frustrating. It's like it adds a second one in here, and then it's like, oh, you have the wrong one selected. I'm like, it was fine 2 seconds ago. What changed? So, big yikes. So, I also am trying to use the Twitch side of things on my phone instead of in a browser, because I'm wondering if some of my lag may have been caused because I was basically streaming myself back to myself so that I could also make sure everything was running on there. Probably not the best plan.
It's okay. Things were fine until last week. I got mad at my little brother and suddenly the ground started to shake. I knew it was my fault, but I didn't want to admit it.
Your powers are becoming active, which...
Things have only gotten worse. That lava in the street? I made it happen. I'm becoming a mutant.
There's nothing wrong with...
And that woman? She was gonna make me join something called the Brotherhood. She could come after me again. Anytime!
Allison, you couldn't be in safer hands. We're the X-Men.
We are the X-Mans. enjoy these early 2000s CG cutscenes because I love them. Because everything looks... I don't know how to explain it. It's like everything kind of looks like it's made out of clay to me in these old cutscenes.
Professor Xavier, I'd like you to meet Allison Crestmere.
Hello, Allison. Welcome to the Institute.
Whoa, wait a minute. Patrick Stewart's actually in
I'm a little
this?
confused, but I'm okay.
Movie influence confirmed, I guess.
Perhaps Jean could take you on a tour of the mansion. Or would you prefer that I show you the true purpose of the Institute in the sub-basement?
Okay. Oh, I'm Allison now. I'll talk to
I'd
Jean.
like Jean to show me around.
It would be my pleasure. As you move from room to room, I'll give you a little information on the X-Men.
Whoops.
Lead the way, Allison.
Wait, aren't you supposed to be leading me around?
Welcome to the Xavier Institute, Allison.
This place is huge. What is it?
This is the Xavier
Yeah,
Institute,
Allison's voice
a
sounds really
school
familiar.
where mutants
I'm
learn
not
to
sure who
control
the
their
actress
abilities,
is.
as well as discovering more about themselves and their place in the world.
Like she's from Cartoon Network cartoons or something, maybe.
I didn't know there was such a thing.
The fact that the students are mutants is kept secret for everyone's protection. In addition to being a school, the mansion is also home to the X-Men.
Cool. I've heard of the X-Men.
I read their comics.
What room is this?
The library is one of the most popular rooms in the house. There's a wide variety of literature here, from Shakespeare to comic books. It's an interesting mishmash of styles, kind of like the X-Men.
Who are you?
My name is Jean Grey, and I've been an X-Man most of my life.
Today, in New York City, were you talking to people with your thoughts?
Yes. My mutant abilities deal with telepathy and telekinesis.
Okay.
Thanks for the info.
Classes are held
There we
here
go.
Monday through Friday. The students receive a full curriculum in math, history, physics, and a wide variety of other topics.
Yeah, well, it is a school, technically. A murder school. Yeah, I don't think there's anything back here. This is more just a... I don't know if this mansion part even comes into play later. I don't remember. No, that's not a real room.
This is the sitting room.
Whoa-wee.
It's a great place to kick back and relax. Needless to say, this room doesn't get a lot of use by the X-Men.
Classic.
This door takes you to the backyard. A little later, you'll have to go out and see the swimming pool.
You guys have a pool? You guys have everything. I have nothing. Okay. Pool hall?
This is the day room. It's beautiful, isn't it? There are times I find it hard to believe there's a high-tech
Man.
underground level beneath this grand old mansion.
An underground level?
3 question marks.
Oh, yes.
Man.
But
She's
I
going
left
for
that
it.
part of the tour to Professor Xavier.
Let's see. Anything... A TV? Oh, okay. You can rewatch the cinematics. It's the arrow. Okay, I was going to say, does that arrow even line up? Can I just skip to the next actual story?
Believe
Nope.
it or not, they do take the time to sit down every once in a while and have a meal together. Just like any other family.
I can't picture any of the X-Men actually cooking a meal.
I'm sure there's an X-Man that can cook the meal with their mind.
You haven't lived till you've tasted Pete's barbecue or Betsy's Cornish hen.
It's almost like they're normal people. You know, just with superpowers. That is, you know, the cool thing about Marvel characters. That they're just kind of like normal people that happen to have powers. X-Mansion dormitories. Oh,
The second floor of the mansion has bedrooms for many of the X-Men. Feel free to wander around and look in the rooms. This is the
Whoa.
second floor elevator. From here you can go.
okay, so if I can use it, a square button appears, which we had to have discovered by now to get this far.
This room belongs to Scott Summers. You met him in New York, the guy with the optic blasts. He was the very first X-Man,
Oh, yeah.
and he's kinda spoken for.
Oh.
I'm just teasing, Allison.
Okay, can I move on?
Did you have a question?
I'm done with the tour.
If you're done with the tour, go back to
Okay.
Thanks. I'll ask again if I need more info.
Oh, hey, look, what's this one? Review load screens? Okay, cool. That's my favorite thing to do. I like how they all have X bedspreads. So I need to go talk to Professor X about the sub-basement so I can actually get to the next real part of the story. That's not just me wandering around, breaking into everyone's bedrooms and asking, whose room is this? Can I mess with their stuff? Can I date your boyfriend? Tick tock, tick tock. Oh wait, I have a map. I always forget about that. There he is.
Hello, Allison. Are you ready to...
Yes.
Could you take me on the sub-basement tour?
Yes, indeed. You see, a majority of this facility is underground so as not to attract the attention of those who mean ill will towards mutant kind. It features state-of-the-art training equipment that helps prepare the X-Men for any challenges they may encounter.
Oh my god, yeah, that's straight from the movie. My initial reaction that it was movie inspired is becoming more and more true the farther I play into this. I did not know Patrick Stewart was actually in this, though. That makes me happy.
This is the war room. From here, we keep a watchful eye on the world for any signs of trouble. This is also where the X-Men meet to formulate combat strategies.
What's that holographic globe?
That is the mission control computer.
I'll have to take a look at that.
Very good. Now, would...
Thanks, but I don't need a tour.
Yeah. Yay. Whoops. Finally can save again. Not being able to save always makes me incredibly nervous in these old games. Because it could, crash, or spontaneously you die because there's a battle all of a sudden that you weren't expecting. Excuse me. And auto-saving wasn't much of a thing yet, so...
Hello, my friends.
Forge.
Oh, I'm not an X-Man. I'm just looking around the war room. Professor Xavier said it was okay. I saw this flashing button marked Muir Island, so I pushed it. Are you having trouble there?
Yes, the Brotherhood stormed through here.
Oh my gosh. Were you hurt?
Me? I'm fine.
What was the Brotherhood doing on Muir Island?
They broke into my workshop and tore the place apart in search of a particular piece of equipment.
And who are you?
Who are you?
My name's Forge.
Forge. My name is Forge.
I bet you've got some kind of mutant power, don't you?
I have the ability to build any type of machine.
He's the Deus Ex Machina character for many things. Alright.
Talk to you later, Forge.
Any...
Okay. Nice. Okay, cool. So that's the war room computer. I think that's where I actually get my missions. Danger room. Nice. Will you get credits for these? Do I actually play as Allison? Let's find out. Magma. That must be her mutant name. So I'm going to take that as a yes.
The course is now active. Good luck. 30 seconds remaining. Good. Well done. Good. Well done. An excellent job. You have completed all course objectives.
Hooray! Extra credits. Efficiency, Demolitionist, Tactician, and Untouchable. Alright. Cool. Oh, hey, look. Yeah, I'm curious if these are worth doing, like if you get experience or something.
Begin.
Okay, often safer to attack by long range, picking up and throwing objects at
30
them.
seconds remaining.
Okay.
Superb. Again. Congratulations.
There we go.
You have successfully completed the course.
I have successfully thrown a thing. Oh boy. Okay. I'm not going to do all these because it seems really, really boring and not a good stream to do so. So I'm actually going to move on and try and, you know, play the actual game. I think that would be a little more fun for everyone involved. Okay, I'm going to try just going to the... Oh, I can't go in that one yet. Or maybe ever. Let's go to the computer and see if we can get the next actual level going. Yes, let's do that.
Attention, X-Men.
Attention, X-Mans. Yeah, there's some stuff I was confusing with Ultimate Alliance, I think, because I was like, oh yeah, all these other characters show up, and I'm like, oh, I think that is not this game, because this one's all X-Men, and Ultimate Alliance is the one that combines all the Marvel characters. I also love mitten hands in these old games.
High-frequency active auroral research program, also known simply as HARP.
What would the Brotherhood want at HARP? All that facility does is study the ionosphere.
That, Cyclops, is what you must discover. The Brotherhood has become extremely active since their attack on Allison, which can only mean something sinister is in the offing. And whatever their plan, we must thwart it before they can set back the cause of human-mutant relations.
The HARP facility, eh? This will be an excellent opportunity to test the new cloaking device I've installed on the X-Jet.
Oh, snap.
It should render us completely undetectable to radar.
Excellent, Beast. You have your mission, X-Men. Godspeed.
It's crazy to me that they can get Patrick Stewart for this kind of thing when he is, like, the best actor. Well, I mean, there's some other good actors in that movie. I don't want to be a jackass about it, but one of my favorite actors. But he seems totally willing to do that sort of thing. Also, this is back before they changed a lot of the contracts, so I think they actually got... I can't remember. There's a whole thing. There's an interview Ian McKellen did about it with Lord of the Rings, about how they had changed things, and it went from being like totally worth their while to be in the games and stuff to not at all, because of just the way that they changed how they got paid and stuff, which is a shame. Because I always thought it was cool when they could get the real actors for these sort of thing. Ooh. Alright, we got our full team now. That's cool. I'm digging that. Yeah, I'm trying to remember when or if. No, I think you do get the other costumes in this one because the like attract screen shows the X-Men, like the classic X-Men in their original costumes. Alright, sensors indicate the HARP facility has one exterior door, so that's our only way in. But we have to get past the facility guard first. Once inside, we have to locate the Brotherhood, stop them, and then find out why they're here. Okay, team, let's move out. Let's save first. So I'm curious what the re-releases they did and that immediately got pulled for the what do you call it, Ultimate Alliance games. I've heard nothing but that they were bad ports, but a lot of that had to do with people who were upset that it was the same, like they just put the game on there and up-resed it or something. They didn't actually like do any enhancements or anything like that. Wait, where the heck am I going? Okay, I missed the little tiny gap in the trees.
Let's see what you got.
Wait, why am I playing as Cyclops?
Will do.
Oh yeah, flying is cool. It does actually help a lot later when you have stupid jumping puzzles.
You ain't getting that. Combo!
Some of the stuff I thought was walls on my map are not, so I'll just close the map for now. Alright. Affect the environment in unique ways. Experiment with various powers when you see the blue power marker. Okay. Oh, I know what this is about.
You bet.
It's about Iceman, I think. Supposed to make us a bridge or something?
Better luck next time.
Nice. Too heavy.
This.
Time you freaks learned a lesson. Combo!
Oh, okay. I thought that was an arrow pointing. It is an arrow pointing at it. Oh, I get it.
Will do.
I get jokes. Nope. There we go.
Let's see what you got.
You'd think you'd want to avoid the freezing water, but you'd be wrong. They love it.
Say goodnight, Bob. Okay.
I feel like I'm doing much worse as Storm, but I think that's just because I'm used to Wolverine's defense and healing factor. I'm just spoiled already by his ability to heal. Which is fair. I mean, if you could, wouldn't you? Like, Iceman, they had to give him a little something, so he gets a bandana. That way, people who are anti-comic book can't say that he's nude because he's wearing something.
Think you're bad, Muty?
Uh-oh. I think I left my friends in the lurch. No, maybe not.
Incoming! Heads up!
Say goodnight. Better.
Yes!
No!
Okay.
No stopping me now.
Time you freaks learned a lesson.
There we go. I was gonna say Iceman's probably about to level.
I can get any cooler.
Get it.
Heads up! Catch you later, dweeb.
God, he's just a Ninja Turtle. It's great.
You're going down.
Is that the guy I just murdered telling me that? Alright, now I'm going to level him up. I was trying to wait till I had everybody, since they usually do that quick succession thing. Aight, details. What does he need? Oh, I got 2 points now. Critical strike. Adds 1 striking, 1 agility. Oh, I like that. Okay. Nice. Oh, I still have another point. I'll give him one of those guys. Alright, Cyclops. Got a single point. Let's get you a little more health there, bud. Let's see. Damage and combo experience bonus to any combo while on a team. That's always a good one to get early in these games. Yeah, that's good. Okay. And Iceman needs a lot of focus. Let's see. And what can he do? Critical strike, Freezy Blast, Cold Smash. Requires level 3, which I am. Okay, excellent. And let's see. She's got 1 point. Lightning Fury. I can dig it. Focus. Let's get everyone a little more health. There we go. Because their health level was bad. Not good at all.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
X-Men, give me a hand here.
Combo! No! Time you freaks learned a lesson. Next time, you ain't getting up.
You weren't so tough. Heads up! Heads up, people. Heads up!
I think I want to put some more points into Wolverine's healing factor if I can soon, because it's good to have, but it's so slow right now. I keep also mixing up which one's my powers and which one's my health. This whole changing on the fly thing, though, very good. Like, it's super smooth to switch between characters, which I like a lot. Oh, hey, Cyclops.
Okay.
Don't let yourself get murdered there, bud. You may not be my favorite X-Man, but, like, still want you on the team. Man, I was just mostly joking around, dude. Don't take it so personally. It's just jokes. I think this is the last one. Oh no, it's a fire. Ha! Alright. Okay. I think... I'm not sure if the X's are where I'm supposed to go. Like, the blue ones are save points and the yellow ones are objectives, I think.
You're going down.
So I accidentally zoomed in way too much on the camera. Which I do appreciate. This game does have some camera controls, because some of these style games don't, and it is the pits. Nice. Now we can go... Oh.
All right. Will do. Right.
I think I have to be up on the bridge to go there. Now I'm a bit lost again. Pretty normal for me, actually. Oh, here we go. I can save. Saving's always good. Oh boy, I kind of forget how long some of this stuff takes. Oh hey, let's see if Forge can do anything cool yet. Oh, okay, so we can buy... well, I guess not yet, but we will be able to buy armor and stuff from him later. So that's cool. I'm also curious, do I have other X-Men yet, or is this my entire team? Not that this team isn't good, it's just, I'm just very curious if you start with more characters. Okay, yeah, so I have Rogue and Jean Grey available. That's cool. Well, I'm definitely switching you for Rogue, dude, sorry. No offense, but, so agility is your defensive rating, okay. And she kind of is all about the focus, I feel. Let's up some of these guys. Got a couple points for Rogue. Southern Strike. Mutant-powered Smash Punch, nice. Definitely get some flight. Strike and reflects damage from punches and kicks. Yes, please. Oh, her strike is off the charts. Like that. Well, you know, we all know that she gets her powers from absorbing other mutant powers, and sometimes it sticks. So sometimes she gets in superpowers from other people like strength and flight that stick around, so. So yeah, now I got Rogue instead of Cyclops. I'm okay with that. Now I just need to remember where the heck I'm going. My navigation skills are legendarily bad. So, I will do my best. So I've taken out the, what do you call them? Oh hey, there we go. There was like power McGee's. Oh, boss time. No, I'm curious if my guys who are not with me level up at the same rate or at all.
Think you're bad, Muty?
Ooh, okay, missiles are bad. Let's destroy this as quickly as possible.
Now I'm really ready for a scrap.
Ain't nothing gonna stop me now.
Yeah, not a fan of being shot with 10 missiles at a time.
Think you're bad, Muty?
You bet.
Let's get some rogue action going. Oh, I think flight takes my mutant power bar. The blue bar is the mutants. The mutant powers. I don't know what it is about wearing over-ear headphones. I always feel like I don't know what I'm talking about. That's why I usually use in-ear headphones. Which is the weirdest thing I know, but I don't know.
Combo!
Dang. Okay, Rogue is awesome. She's so strong. Original waifu over here.
You're going down.
Y'all get over here and help me.
Okay, she definitely needs some defense enhancements though, because she's like a glass cannon right now. Oh, there's a ramp. Silly me. Can Iceman put this out? Yes, he can. He also needs to heal.
Okay. Will do.
You bet.
And the lack of healing factor is really obvious once you're anybody else.
Time you freaks learned a lesson.
Hey, Freak Show!
Look out!
I feel as strong as a hurricane!
I really hate their Transformers, I guess. Oh, it's freaking grenades over here.
You're going down.
Alright, I should... Whoops. Watch out! They're blowing up the bridge to stop us! If only all you other suckers could fly, wouldn't have this problem.
I didn't think I could get any cooler.
Lousy mutant.
Won't let me hop a train and become a hobo? That's all I've ever wanted. That's the one we broke.
Think you're bad, Muty?
Yeah, but like in the Michael Jackson sense, you know? Like, I'm shamming on.
No, I can't fail like this.
Oh no, I died from falling. Seems like that shouldn't happen to Rogue, but, you know, whatever.
You're lucky you're still breathing.
Oh no! I fell slightly too far with 3 of my characters. I don't remember how you revive them. Callisto's eye patch, huh? I wonder if I have to get back to a save point. To have them be unmurdered. Yeah, I do remember the one thing that was really obnoxious in these games was pits. Anytime there's pits involved, it's like an insta-death, and it is the worst. Some might even say it's the pits. It's weird that I have some nostalgia for these terrible versions of the costumes where everyone's wearing black leather because of... That's what happens when things get old, I guess. Alright, let me save. I'm going to do a new save, just in case I completely botched that by having them all die. Now, I don't know how to revive them, or if I have to do that between missions. And if so, Whew, okay. 200 space bucks. Okay, and I only have 600. So why don't I do this?
Jean Grey. Cyclops. Rogue.
Okay. Okay, you need some defense. Your defense is god-awful. Don't take this the wrong way. Alright, that's about lifting stuff. Is might. Oh, +2 strike. Interesting. Okay, well, strikes are kind of her thing. Oh, you have to be level 15. Wow. Okay, never mind then. I think everybody needs some more defense, is what I'm discovering. And health. Now, what is his accuracy? Oh, critical chance on ranged. I don't really care about critical. Let's do this one. Increases damage done by ranged attacks within 10 feet. There we go. Okay, Jean has not leveled up anything. Nice. Her strike is kind of non-existent, but that's okay. Can't have it all. Alright, you can throw enemies and objects from afar. Adds mental damage to melee attacks. Yes, please. That sounds great. Increased damage to all mental attacks. Also sounds amazing. And flight, of course. Alright, X-Mans. Let's try not to die. Yeah, Wolverine can kind of be the ace in the hole because of his healing factor. So it's like it's hard not to have him on your team, but when he does die, it's bad. So thankfully he's not dead. And I think it actually gets more expensive to resurrect your characters the higher the level they are, which is I'm sure gonna come back to bite me as I progress through this. But you know, if it hadn't been for the pit, I don't think I would have died with that many guys right away. So I'm not as worried about it. I also need to start, I think, breaking all of these too and making sure all my other guys are healed up.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Because they don't... Maybe I need to double check their AI. Because they're not using healing items as often as I think they should be. But I think that's also kind of to save you from them just constantly spamming it. because that can be a huge problem.
Time you freaks learned a lesson.
Incoming!
Stay down.
Heads up, people!
I'm really sick of these grenades. This music also makes me think that they were like... They're trying really hard to kind of evoke the cartoon's theme song, but they probably didn't have rights to actually use it, is what it feels like. Oh, crap. I don't have Iceman.
You're going down.
Sweet little sucker.
Oh, this loops. Okay, well, that's not the worst thing in the world. I gotta find the other... There's one more of those things I gotta destroy, so... Time to go hunt that down.
I'm on it.
Right.
You bet.
Think you're bad, beauty?
Oh yeah, there's lots of hidden stuff too. Okay.
I need more energy to do that.
Look out!
I'm large and in charge.
Okay. I think it's up here somewhere, maybe? Because this is where all the guys were coming from. Ugh. Keep missing with that.
Heads up, people!
There we go. Now we should probably level up, because there's likely a boss coming soon here. So Rogue and Wolverine both leveled. Let's see here. Yeah, let's do some of that. Let's get some of that guy. All right. And what does he get? Oh, I see. I can't do this one yet till I'm level 7. Brutal Slash. Why not? Let's make that more powerful. Oh, hey. -5 damage. Excellent. There we go.
Got it.
Oh. Well, that was easy to find. Easier than I was expecting. Is there going to be another tank? No, they're starting campfires. Don't they know there's a burn ban on? Those jerks. This is when you wish you had Iceman. Oh, come on.
I'm in serious trouble here. Got it.
And that's the other reason why I always try and have flight if the character has it.
Don't have enough power.
Fall over. Heck yes, please. Thank you. Let us level up, shall we? Alright, so now I can see if my other characters have been leveling up in the background or not. Although they've been dead, so that might be a problem. Okay, so they do indeed get experience. I believe that's what was happening. Unless I'm totally wrong. Okay, now I can save. And yeah, so I don't know how much longer this facility is, but I might play through this and then I might have to call it for a little while and maybe hop on later tonight, but we'll see how it goes. No thanks. Money. It's always money in these for some reason. Always money in the banana stand. Oh, hey. That's probably not good for us. Please don't walk through that. I don't think those ones. I think it's canisters and stuff. Like furniture. Hello. Oh. I was hoping I had found a shortcut. Yeah, I think mostly it's just canisters that have items in it. Like these guys. Maybe a cabinet. But all the destructible stuff, like the beds and whatnot, don't generally seem to have anything. But you can pick up lots of things, and now that I have Rogue, I can pick up even more things. Because she has might, so she's super strong. As is the way it should be. One of the strongest X-Mans. Oh, that one had money. Okay, so sometimes these other things do. Okay, what am I doing here? This room is empty. I need to find a way to turn off those laser beams, perhaps? Does someone have a projectile?
Got it.
Will do.
Aha.
Look out! Combo!
So, some of the walls breaking is actually worth it. Excellent. And I'm happy about that discovery.
Let's see what you got.
Opening the doors, that's for suckers. Can you get out of the way? Come on.
Heads up, people. Heads up, people.
Combo! Better. Say goodnight, Bob.
I'm on it.
Got it.
Got it.
Not on my watch. Ooh, it's an X-Men arcade game. Now it's garbage. Okay, so those ones... nothing.
Locked.
Psh. Has that ever stopped us before? He just claws the wall open.
You're going down. Combo!
Watch out!
Guess you didn't want
Okay.
a piece of me.
Will do.
Got it.
Okay.
Alright. There we go. Excuse me, jeez. Trying not to do that into the microphone. Oh, jeez. Whoopsie. Hey, at least I was Wolverine, so I can heal from that.
See what you got. Combo!
Next.
Incoming!
So these officer guys are kind of like little mini bosses. Physical resistance is higher, so you can always give them a good old optic blast. That'll knock them out much, much faster.
Got it.
Oh, well, there's one key card down. I think I need two, or it just showed up twice because I kept clicking on it. So, may have just needed the one. Needing two seems ridiculous now that I say it out loud. Alright, so now we can go back. Yeah, I don't see anything else except the save point. Which, now that we have a shortcut too. Okay. There's no reason not to go save because
Let's see what you got.
I don't remember where the bosses are in this game. See how this guy's running from us? That's the only smart thing he's ever done in his life. So now that those lasers are off, it's a quick run back here to save before we move on to whatever's next, which I'm guessing there's got to be a boss coming up because it's been a minute since I've fought any bosses. Nah, nothing yet. I'm way too poor to buy stuff from him. But I will save. Forge don't mess around. You may be his buddies, but he ain't giving stuff away for free. Alright, so it's just a straight shot now because I have a key card. To the mess hall. All right. Excuse me. So, if people are just joining us, this is X-Men Legends. This is the early 2000s 4-player co-op. Kind of RPG-ish. It's very in line with what, like the Gauntlet games that came out around then, where you can level up your dudes and get different armor and whatnot. But it's X-Men. It's got the X-Men, and it's also got the movie versions, pretty much of all of them, because it came out around that time. So it even has Patrick Stewart as Professor X, which is pretty cool. I appreciate that one. Sure. And let's see. And Wolverine. I'll give him one more of those, because I run out of it really fast. Yeah, I'm able to get another point of healing. Always good, because then I heal faster.
I can't hold out much longer. Will do.
Then heal, you dingus.
Incoming.
Don't have enough power. Think you're bad, Beauty?
Ain't nothing gonna stop me now.
Nice. Yeah, this has some cool features. Destructible environments, tons of characters as you progress. Right now I only have 6. I have these guys. So I have X-Man. He's a real guy. I have Wolverine, Cyclops, Jean Grey, Rogue, Storm, and then the character they made up for this game, Magma. Her name escaped me for a minute. Okay, so I need to find another way around that. And sometimes these have stuff in them, which is why I'm breaking so much stuff that I don't need to. But the cool thing is the destructible environments, where you can, like, throw people into walls and the walls will break and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I'm back. We got trouble.
I'm the best at what I do. Lousy mutant!
And you can do cool things like that, like smashing through walls. So here's the cool thing too. So Rogue, Wolverine can't lift it, but Rogue can, because she's super strong, which is a nice little touch.
Yes. Got it. You bet.
So I can top these guys off, because your health does not regenerate unless you're Wolverine. Which, you know, it's fair. But I do need way more money than I have currently, because money is used to buy goods and services. It's used to buy cool stuff from Forge, like accessories, but more importantly, when a character dies, that's actually how you revive them. You gotta pay for some reason. There we go.
Combo.
The other cool thing is your characters, if they hit with their powers at the same time, will sometimes get combos. So it'll be like fastball specials, you know, with optic blast on his claws as he attacks guys. It'll give you a little thing showing, oh, you got this combo, if you get one. See? Vampiric Claw. So Rogue using her power of stealing people's powers or energy or whatever, and in addition to me using my claws, we both got some health back from that attack. So, and then when there's lots of health on the ground, it's always good to heal up, because you can only hold 10 of them.
Okay.
Right.
Nope, nothing that way. Okay. Fair enough. Systems operations. Yeah, these loads are not terrible for the era, I have to say. It's like, yeah, they might seem a bit for now because we're kind of spoiled nowadays, but honestly, they're not that bad.
Think you're bad, Beauty? Who's next?
So much power.
Oh, good night.
Combo. Combo.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
They also kind of get in each other's way sometimes. So sometimes you have to switch who you're playing as just to kind of get them out of the way.
Time you freaks.
But it does have 4-player co-op if you have a multi-tap. Which now I actually want to look into because I think my kids would dig this game a lot.
You ain't getting up from that.
Because this is actually super fun. Like, yeah, it's just a beat 'em up or whatever, but I'm actually having a blast just playing this. I actually love beat 'em ups. Like, they're kind of mindless, but in a good way. I don't know. They're just fun. Except for when they're badly designed, but that's everything. Okay, I'm gonna level up, because I've leveled up, I think, a few of my dudes. That is one thing, one downside of it being part RPG is you're, like, having to pause the action relatively frequently. So that's probably the only strike I would give against it, but at the same time, if you couldn't level up whenever you wanted, that would be kind of irritating too, so... I need level 10 for that. Okay. Let's see about her main ability. Okay. Oh yeah, I have some. There we go. There we go. That helps.
Time you freaks learned a lesson. Combo.
Guess you didn't want a piece of me.
But yeah, if you ever played HeroClix, the tabletop game. The one of the things I think and I know I mentioned this last time I streamed, but one of the things that really sucked me in when I first played this game was this was like action video game version of HeroClix, because it's just like all these characters from this kind of above ground perspective. They even have the little circles around them, which is like the aesthetic of that game. Is the HeroClix part. The clicks part is they have like a little meter at the bottom that's not just their health, but like all their stats can be affected by it, and including like what moves they're allowed to use. So that's a little more complicated than this. And I know HeroClix was revamped a few years back, so I'm sure it's very different than I'm remembering, but played that game a lot. Really hate the flash grenades that these guys throw.
Combo! Time you freaks learn to listen.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Yes. Right.
Alright. More health would be nice. Okay. Now you can jump down a lot of times on these. Problem is your other characters, their pathing gets bad. Like very, very bad sometimes. So you don't want to shortcut like that if you're not playing with other humans that can like figure out where like your intention with that, because you'll get stuck by yourself, and that is no good. And thankfully these health items don't seem to disappear just from sitting there, at least not quickly, which is great because you can heal up and then go back, because you can only hold 10.
Got it.
Alright. Who keeps doing that? Alright, I'm taking out these guys because they're irritating me. I think it's this jackass. Without his buddies, he's just kind of a punching bag.
Will do.
Got it.
Got it.
Okay. Excellent. Can I break through? No. You can generally tell, I think, because the ceiling will be solid or transparent, depending on if you can break through it. But yeah, those were health items from when I was playing earlier, when I went through here. Okay, so I guess whatever I needed to do in here I did, and just didn't even realize it, because now it's like, okay, you can leave now. Go to the mess hall. Have a sandwich. So, yeah. This game so far is holding up pretty well. I'm actually having a lot of fun with it. I'm not sure if people are actually wanting me to play through games in their entirety for these streams. No one has actually told me one way or the other. So for now, I'm just gonna kind of play through this. I might mix it up and like switch up which game I'm playing here and there, because just for my own sanity, I like to switch it up. Oh hey, check this out. Danger Room. How's everyone's health looking?
Okay.
Right.
Oh, so sometimes those pickups are more than one. That's why I'm like, how come I can't pick these up? It's because they actually counted for more than one. Okay. Do I have an objective? Yeah, here we go. Investigate the Brotherhood's activities. Find and confront the Brotherhood within the HARP facility. Okay. So I'm trying to find them, I believe. Oh, that's the same thing you do from hitting the R3 button. Okay. Fair enough. So I didn't seem to find anything down there, but maybe I just missed something. So I feel like I'm just backtracking at this point, but it's very possible I missed some clue or something I was supposed to pick up earlier. I was too busy pounding on these anti-mutant jerks. So, yeah, load time's definitely a thing. Not the worst I've seen. Okay, so I think I missed a hallway. It's kind of hard to tell because it's not showing me my entire map. But I think I maybe hit a dead end when there was multiple paths and then got turned around, which definitely feels like something I would do. So pardon me while my map is taking up a huge chunk of the screen. This seems important. There we go. Okay, yeah, I got turned around. My bad. I was gonna say, this game's generally pretty linear. I was kind of surprised. Like, it doesn't usually have you backtrack for anything. Which is nice, because nobody likes backtracking. Let's be real. Oh, he's dead. But sometimes these little side rooms will be like a hidden room with like danger room discs or armor, like rare armor. Because there are some like named ones. Like I got someone's eye patch, but it was like a named one, and I think I got a named one that was Shadow Cat something or other.
Combo! Who's next?
All right, satellite control. Wanted to test to see if that was actually showing up, and it is, so that's good. May have to increase the font on that. Can't remember how to do that. That's all good. All right. Yeah, I think the way I'm doing Twitch chat, I have to actually go back to the it's like the OBS Labs plugin or whatever, that it's like you actually show it displayed as a web page, and it'll give you a unique URL, and you can set a bunch of stuff like the font and the font size and how long it appears before it disappears. I think I just set it to never disappear, but then I realized after the fact that actually looks kind of wonky. Okay, so what I want to do now...
Storm.
Oh, maybe they're not leveling up. Okay, well... That's good. Let's swap. Oops, I want to go back. Back. There we go. Okay. I wonder who I'm going to be fighting. I think the load screen's just spoiled who the boss of this level is. That's okay, though. I forgive it. Alright. Extraction point.
We got trouble.
Too heavy. That's why I need Rogue. She can lift everything.
I need more power to do that.
Whoa.
I need help right now.
Yeah, like maybe don't stand next to exploding barrels next time.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, well, yeah. But are you the best at what you do?
Who are you?
Oh, hey, it's
You're not supposed to be
story. It's all right, bub. We're here to.
here. You X-Men are traitors to your own species.
Yeah. Doe. Mystique.
Bloody well said, Mystique. Those X-gits always nose us up when they
Gnaws us up.
Let's wipe them out.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Sentinels.
Pyro, destroy them.
Whoa, I never saw that coming. Who knew Pyro was here? Oi, Pyro, mate. Oh. See Australian. Where'd he go? There we go. Did he just make a demon?
Score one for the good guys.
Oofta.
Right, mate. Ready for round two?
Oh, yeah.
There's a hurricane! The game's over, X-Men!
You know, you're pretty confident in yourself when we just destroyed one of your bosses.
You were pitiful!
Right.
Got it. Got it.
Well, yeah, now nobody wants to drop
Yeah.
health. That last area, I had full health and everyone was dropping it like crazy. Let's see here. I am liking putting tons of health onto these guys. Yes, that's leadership is a good one because you get extra experience when you do combos.
You are destined to lose, X-Men!
I love how overdramatic all the dialogue, like all the voice acting in this game. It's very good. I like. Oh, jeez.
Sweet dreams.
Are made of this.
Ain't nothing gonna stop me now.
Yeah, I was really hoping. Oh, hey, hidden room. Awesome.
The end is near, X-Man!
X-Man? He's not here. I keep telling you that.
The game's over, X-Men!
I think these guys
We
are.
both know how this fight's gonna turn.
Combo!
Better.
Okay. Someone is either using a power or.
Sucker.
Oh, I see. These are Brotherhood guys, so they do have powers. I was gonna say, they're either using a power or there's lots of exploding barrels I didn't notice when I walked in the room. Which is possible, you know? Okay, enough blue stuff. Give me some of that Sunny D. Thank you. Oh, comic book.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, yours. Yes. Thank you. Okay, down to the ice tunnels. Okay, this I think is where the first awful jumping puzzle comes in. And maybe it's not so bad in single player, but in multiplayer, when my wife and I played this back in the day, we died so many times on these jumps in here, it was ridiculous. I remember it being these damn ice caves, so we'll see how this goes. And I do believe there is a save point right here.
I feel reborn.
Yes, okay, excellent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to level up, and then I'm going to save, and then hopefully I won't die from jumping off of these platforms. Oh yeah, see, here's a named one. Black Tom's Cane. Negative 20 to beam damage. Sure, why not? And then I need some... What do I need? I need some striking with Wolverine. Let's get some... trying to get her telekinesis way, way up. Nobody can use that yet. Because I think you have to max those out before you can get the next version of them. So, but, you know, it's all good. Okay, and then I'm going to save that. No longer worried about my save being at a point where I'm going to be dead and have to start the level over, so I can go back to saving over number 1. Because I earlier hit a point where I wasn't sure if I was in a spot where I was going to like insta-die because of having no health. So these guys all seem to have physical resistance, so not great for Wolverine, but he's strong enough, I think, where he can handle it. His healing factor kind of makes it worth having him in your party pretty much all the time, because a lot of times you can retreat with him and get back to a save point and bring in other characters if things are going really badly. There we go.
I thought you were tougher than
Yeah,
that.
there's quite a spike in difficulty in this level, I'm noticing. Like, the guys just take a lot more hits all of a sudden, but they also have physical resistance, so that's probably a huge part of it. Alright, nothing else back here. Just didn't want to make sure I didn't, like, miss any health pickups, because I'm down to 4, and you can only hold 10, so it's quite the balancing act sometimes of keeping your character's health up. It might be why sometimes the pickups contain multiples. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, I know what the problem is. I think I need Iceman here to get across that without instant dying. If I'm remembering correctly, that's kind of the key to that. Because he can make a bridge. It's funny because it gives you the tooltip for that really early.
Okay.
Jeez. Jean Grey.
Got it.
Nice. By nice, I mean not nice. Because I'm almost dead. Or I mean, I'm almost out of healing items. Okay, so I'm going to bring in Iceman. I might swap out Jean because I like Jean, but she's kind of getting her butt kicked here.
Iceman.
Okay, where's his bridge? Oh, I can't put any more in it. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's a good one for him. Actually, that might be a good one for Wolverine, too, because his regeneration on focus is really bad. But I'm only using it for that one claw move right now, so it's not a huge deal. It's fine. It's all fine.
Okay.
Alright, so... Bobby, you gotta freeze us the bridge! Yay! I did it!
The game's over, X-Men! I'll see you again, X-Men!
In hell. Oh man, freezing guys is actually really helpful in here because they are having... Oh, did not mean to punch that. They're having such a harder time getting out their big moves when I do that. Man, like, can somebody please drop some health? Ah!
Should have seen that coming. Right.
Oh boy. Okay. Alright, well, I've been streaming for about an hour and 40 minutes. I think I'm going to call that for now. I might hop back on a little later, but thank you for joining me. Thanks for popping in. I saw a few people coming and going, and that's awesome. And yeah, I'm going to be streaming more often because if you are not familiar, we actually hit our Patreon goal for our Podcasting and Issues, which is a comic book podcast, which is why I'm playing comic book related games. Sorry, I'm looking over here because that's where my program is running. Camera's here. I should look here. Anyway, Inks and Issues, if you're not familiar, it's a comic book podcast, book club style. You don't have to have read the books. If you want to read along, that's awesome. You don't even have to be up on comics. We do old stuff, new stuff, everything in between. Indie stuff, superheroes, like, yeah, we do it all. And we have a Patreon, patreon.com/inksandissues, and we hit our first goal, which was to stream regularly for comic book related games. So that's why I'm doing this, because I do it because I love you. But yeah, I'm going to be doing this more often. I have other games. If people are enjoying this, I can keep going. If they want to see something else, I got a huge list of stuff going. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me, and check out the podcast. All the links are on the Twitch page, twitch.tv/inksandissues down below. We have links to everything. So, all right. Thank you very much. Have a good one.